Alright, this is the video for the 7 Days of Spring collab between Julie and Kara. The hashtag for it was hashtag 7 Days of Spring 2021. What they had done was they each made a page for each day, and then our job was to, the goal was to make something with day one's pages. That's Kara's creation, and that's Julie's day one. So you make something with day one, and then the next day, which obviously would be day two, you would do day two. That is Julie's, and that is Kara's day two. And it went all the way down through a whole week. So there's Julie's day three. And Kara's day three. Kara's day four. And Julie's day four. Kara's day five. Julie's day five. Kara's day six. Julie's day six. Kara's day seven. And Julie's day seven. So what I had done was I made a journal. Those are some of the little pieces off of one of the pages. I've used various pieces from both sets to do an outside cover, recycled an envelope, and the inside cover. Here is one of Julie's large tags. Backed it with some cardstock. I then decided that this was only going to use Julie and Kara's digitals. So I went through and I found pages from their digitals that I already had that worked with the kits. This is, I do believe Kara's. But we've got pockets and journaling cards and blank space for writing. So this is one of Julie's pages. If I can turn it. It's been sitting trying to squish it flat for a while. There's an envelope I had that matched. I just cut part of it out to make it easier to get in and out of. I used some of my blue dyed notebook paper in here as well. More of Julie's from another kit. I used some of the pieces to make pockets. This is one of the pieces off the page. I just turned it into a page. A double tuck out of another envelope. More blue dyed paper. It's actually blue. I know it doesn't look like that on the camera. From another one of Julie's kits, I made an envelope. And then out of these 7 Days of Spring, I used some of the pieces to make a little booklet. And then I turned it into a pocket. I don't think I quite used everything. I think there's like a couple little tags floating around that I've already put away. But I've used all of the bigger stuff. So there's another little tag there. Or excuse me, label. I may have had a couple of those left over and I've already put them in my jar. There's a card that goes with one of the envelopes. And I just I backed all of the pages with this. Sorry about that, my cat is being a cat. I backed all of the pages with this from the Spring Day, or the 7 Days of Spring page of Kara's. Alright, there's the other half of that card. Another envelope from one of Julie's other kits with some stuff in it and stuff behind it. This envelope is from the 7 Days of Spring, and it has a couple little things in it. Large tag, little tuck. One of the postcards. More postcards. There's the other envelope, and I cut it down as well, just to make things easier for my arthritic hands to get into. Double tuck with that first envelope with the roses. And then the inside of the back cover houses the other large tag of Julie's. And then the outside of the back cover, I also collaged on it. It covered up stuff like the mailing address. And there was a hole in one corner and some sort of black mark somewhere. And down here there was a big wrinkle. I was like, you know what? We'll just cover it. I got lots of little pieces. So I really enjoyed, excuse me, I really enjoyed working with this kit. But then I do tend to enjoy Julie's and Kara's stuff. That's why I keep going back to their shops and their YouTubes and their Instagrams and their Facebook pages, because I enjoy their stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this. I have a couple more albums I do need to video as well. I just don't know when it's going to get done. It's been a very last couple weeks here in my household, and my cat's still being a butthead, and it doesn't look like it's going to calm down in the next couple days. So there is the hashtag 7 Days of Spring 2021 journal.